Hey, Mike here again from Caliber Automotive. Today I want to just sort of take a sheet back from what happens when your vehicle's in the shop for diagnostics. Regular service is generally understandable. Diagnostics, there's this sort of wizardry that happens and the car comes in not working properly, whether it's windows don't work or the lights aren't functioning or there's a drivability problem, and then when you pick it up it's working. So in between those two things, where it's broken and where it's fixed, there's a lot that happens. And sometimes it's really hard to communicate what we do. So I thought this video might help with that. So no matter what system's not functioning on today's vehicles, we need to access the onboard systems with a scan tool. So we kind of start with that after sort of qualifying the problem. So you've complained about an issue with your vehicle. Technician's going to road test if that's what it requires, or just interact with the system that's not working, make sure that we can duplicate the concern. If we can, we'll interact with a scan tool, make sure that the onboard systems are all alive, as we use as a term, basically awake and working. Then we can start testing switches and or other systems depending on what we're looking into. So it's not as simple like a lot of people think. You plug in a scan tool and it tells you what's wrong. That's entirely untrue. You plug in a scan tool, yes. If there's an engine light or other codes in the system that we can access, it will give us a direction. So once we have the direction, we need a bit of a roadmap to get to the solution. And we use wiring diagrams, system operations, and understanding the algorithm and how the computer is making decisions. Because everything we operate in the vehicle goes through a computer. There's nothing that does not any longer go through a computer. Back in the day, go back 15, 20 years ago, there was a couple wires and a switch that operates your windows. Now there's a couple computers and a switch, and everything has to be working in complete unison in order for that to function properly. Same goes for your throttle. Back in the day, it was a cable that was attached to the gas pedal that you used to accelerate. Now it's all wires and computers operates everything. So the technician, when interacting with those systems, really needs to know their stuff. Not only that, they need to be interested in knowing their stuff. So not every technician's built that way. And at Caliber Automotive, we employ the top diagnostic technicians in the city, and we're happy to learn and happy to grow in those areas. So I hope that sort of unpacks some things that might be a question when it's in for diagnostics. That's what you're paying for. You're paying for all the time, the tools, and the know-how to kind of get at those systems and diagnose what's right and what's wrong. Hope that helps. Take care.